right. Sixers, lose last night to the Clippers. Paul George, returned home to the Clippers to face the Clippers. We had 18 points, 7 for 9, field goal, 7 rebounds. I'm sorry, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 7 for 9 from the field. Received a lot of boos, returning back to L.A. The Sixers just signed him this year to a lucrative contract. He decided to come to Philadelphia to play with Embiid, to try to win a championship. Embiid's been out, Max is hurt now. Paul George comes back. What do you expect from Paul George? What's your expectations for him this season?
Nothing. The man is old. What the Sixers need is not try to be rebuilding with old has-been talent. That's what I think. That's just my point of view on it, period. But, what's his production this year? Because what was last year?
Well, last year with the Clippers, I don't have the stats in front of me, but last year I believe he was somewhere around 20 points a game, somewhere around there.
20 points. That's decent. That's fair to contribute to the rest of what the guys, But he's only getting. And how old is he about right now?
Paul George is how old is Paul George?
34.
Yeah, Paul George is currently 34 years old.
34 basketball years. That's getting old. Because you got basketball life.
Yeah.
And that's getting there. Again, I really think the Sixers need to try out, younger talent. If it was left up to Paul George to lead the team, because they don't have Embiid, they don't have Maxey, and now your best player on the team is who?
It's Paul George.
Paul George. Nah. He now Maxey in there with them. Okay, say if you had Paul George out and Embiid, Maxey can, he's younger. He's going to give you a lot more effort and energy. Paul George is not that no more. He's not that no more. What do you think?
Well, my opinion, I believe that Paul George is a little older, a little long in the tooth. I think his best years are behind him. I still do think he's a good player. I do think that he still has the ability to get the job done. Yes, he's not.
To be a focal point.
Yeah, he's not a focal point. I mean, he's going to have to be now that Joel Embiid is out and Maxey is out.
So I don't think he can do it.
So now we're going to see what we can get from Paul George.
We're definitely going to see that, but I'm telling you right now, don't expect much.
But I mean, that's disrespectful. You don't think that he at least have some games that Embiid's coming back in maybe 2 or 3 games. He'll be back.
Okay.
So you just need Paul George to probably win you one of these games. We need Paul George to win us at least one of these games.
Out of this next 3 games?
Yes, we need him to win one of these games.
I think we need to win 2 because they already 1-6.
Yeah.
So 1 ain't gonna do nothing. That'll make you what? 2 and
Help us on the way. Help us on the way. So we need you to help us win one of these games. You can't expect Paul George to carry. I don't think he can. He's like a focal point where he's like, give him the ball, he'll go get you 30.
Paul George is not the Paul George that especially when he played for Indiana.
Yeah.
He's not now. If he was that like how he was back then we wouldn't even be sitting up here having no debate about that. He is an old man that traveled from team. He traveled from Indiana to L.A. Now he's with the Sixers.
Yeah, he's been to OKC. He's been.
Yeah. He's done. He's done. I forgot about OKC. He's done. Now that is an equation with all the other stuff. Okay, but I granted you said he is just mere help.
So he's done, meaning what? Being the main focal point, he's done as an NBA player.
He's done as an NBA player.
You gotta be kidding.
You talking about you gotta be kidding me? He's done as an NBA player.
I see done as an NBA player. That's Paul George.
He's just a name. That's like if I go out there and say Paul Pierce is on the team now.
No.
Yes.
So you're comparing Paul Pierce.
No, I'm not comparing them two, but he's on his way. All right, he's on his way out the door. Would you agree?
I think Paul George may have, he's 34 now? So Paul George may got maybe maybe two.
No, this year is his exit year.
So you think this is his last year?
Yes. It need to be if it ain't. If he doesn't have that currently on his mind now, he need to go ahead and plant that in his mind.
This is total disrespect.
No, it's not total disrespect. We talk about the Sixers and how they need to grow. This is the whole focal point of the conversation right now. What can help the Sixers get better? Okay, right now, he is their best option because of Embiid not there and Maxey not there. Okay, that's a plug-in, but that's not a long-term fix. That's not a fix. That's a Band-Aid.
He didn't. Well, listen. Let's be clear. Paul George didn't come to the Sixers to be the main focal point.
No, he didn't. He came for help.
He came there to be a piece, just to
for help.
assist them, to help us get over the hump. To be another option offensively, to play defense.
And he can't be that unless them other two are there. Now, him being there by himself, with them not being available, it's all bad. It's all bad. That's not him no more. He's not the Paul George of old, where he could have, sustained any type of amount of time that these players were going to be absent for. No, he's not that.
Okay, so you don't think he can win you some games this season? I mean, like Paul George can have some performances this season where you say, hey, he's one of the best. It's clear that he's one of the best players, but Paul George,
was one of the best players.
He's by far one of the best players
Yes.
on the Sixers this year, by far.
Okay.
He's not a top 15 player or so, but he's one of the top players in the NBA. You can't say that, but I'm saying
I'll give you that.
Paul George, you mean telling Paul George can't win? He can't win some games for the Sixers this season. Is what you're telling me?
By himself, without Maxey and Embiid?
Yes.
He might get you 1 or 2. And then we talk about what type of length we talk about? A 10-game, 15-game length?
Well, he's probably not going to be able. He's probably not going to have that amount of time to play 10 games by himself. But I'm just saying he can win us one of these games while
I'll give you
Embiid
one.
is out.
Yeah. One is out. He's solidified for one.
Yeah, but I don't want to disrespect Paul George because Paul George is and has been a good player now.
Yes, we're not taking nothing from his legacy. We're talking about now.
Okay.
With the Sixers, with the stuff they got around them, he is the help right now. He's coming in, he's contributing to what they're already supposed to have out there on the product that they have on the court. But as him being a focal point, because they're out, it's going downhill.
Okay, we will see what happens, but in my opinion, I believe Paul George still has some game left in the tank. I just don't know how much he has left. So
we're both in agreement.
Man, this guy's been a little disrespectful in my opinion.
So we're both in agreement that his run is just about done.
I don't know.
No, you don't know?
I can't say that.
Okay, all right.
I can't say that. I said
all right.
I'm going off
We'll leave that to the fans and the fanatics to decide. But me, I think he need to go ahead and get on.
Yeah. It's TBISE, the best in sports entertainment. Welcome to TBISE, the world of sports, where we will speak about all sports and have his legs under him, so forth and so on, in regards to his play. Come back. But he had to serve a 3-game suspension. So we don't know how this is going to affect the Sixers. DNPs did Tatum get? For anyone who's an Eagles fan, we kind of want to see the Cowboys struggle.
Reason why I say it's a safe fight because a lot of people are speculating that Shakur is going to leave Top Rank. I believe so as well.
It's TBISE, the best in sports entertainment.